Hey YouTube, I just put up a video saying that I'll probably get a video done in a couple days, but then I kind of felt like cleaning some of my brushes, so I figured I might as well record a video. And whoops, put them in. I've got quite a modern setup going here. Your duct tape. I don't know how people do this when they wash brushes and they have their setup. I don't know how they do it. So anyway, I have some Lorella brush cleaning soap and a little pad. And the case is what the phone is currently sitting on. I wanted to try this Lorella stuff for a while, so. And so far, it's pretty good. There we go. Might be a little better. And did you do anything fun for your weekend? I said in my other video, Friday, I spent most of the day in the garage, and it gets really dusty out there. So most of the time I have enough sense to put a mask on, because there's something about the dust and the dirt in this area that just really does not sit well with me. Like if I go weeding and working in the garden, I get bad sinus problems, and it'll last for like a week, really bad. And then when I went in the garage, I forgot the mask until I was like in there for probably a good couple of hours. And then by then, I just kind of thought, well, why bother now, So I didn't put a mask on, and that night I started sneezing really bad and coughing all night, and ended up sick for a couple days. But now I'm finally feeling better. So tomorrow I'm hoping to get back out there, but you can bet I will have a mask on this time. I haven't even used the pad, have I? Well, I guess I really haven't needed to yet, huh? I have to say, the soap is pretty good. Let's see about this thing. Yeah, works pretty good too. Got some yuck off there. Most of the brushes are wet. Let's see. Get them all wet. And I can cut back on some of the water. So I'm just going to use the soap, put the brushes on the other side of the sink. And then I'll rinse them all when I'm done. How often do you clean your brushes? I usually aim for twice a month. Whether or not that is the amount that it gets done depends, but I'm usually pretty good about it. And look at all that. Getting lots of color off this one. Have to rinse that soap. So it's, what time is it? Well, it's already 11:05 at night. This is when I get a lot of energy, is late at night. I am not a day person. Look at all that. I love the night. Rinse that yet off. My son is claiming to be getting an upset stomach. So that means that he wants to stay home tomorrow. We'll see. What do you clean your brushes with? I have a Facebook friend, and one time she was talking about how she uses Dawn sometimes when, you know, she can't get a lot of gunk out of the brushes. And I used that, and that was really good too. But I wanted to try this Lorella. Felt so good to get stuff in that garage done. That is like the one thing that has just been weighing on me forever. And that's like the biggest thing that, you know, that I feel like I need to get done because it's such a mess. It's full of a lot of my parents' stuff, you know, like their furniture and a lot of clothes. I should say my mom's clothes, you know, and personal stuff and, you know, decorative things. So I need to get all that done and reduce it down. And of course, I'm doing it all in mind of, you know, possibly moving one day, and I want to, you know, not have to take a bunch of stuff. It doesn't need to go, you know. I'm learning to let go. You'd think after 3 losses in a row, I'd be a pro at it, but not. But I am getting better because, you know, you can only, well, I don't know, I suppose, you know, some people, they probably hang on tighter, you know, because that's all you've got. You know, you've got your memories, yeah, but there is something to be said for holding on to a memory that you can physically touch, you know? And I totally get that. but I'm trying to let go. My husband was very good at that. He had no attachments to anything, no personal belonging or anything. He actually barely has any. He just has clothes and some tools and whatever, presents that I bought him, which wasn't a lot because he never wanted anything, and it was always so hard to, get him stuff because he just didn't want anything. So he has like a couple of really nice coats, and I figure I'm gonna send those to my stepsons. My oldest stepson lives in a climate where he could probably really use it, and I think the other one, he just moved somewhere else, and I think that'll be good for him too. They're really nice jackets, so I'll give them to them, give the coat to them. And I've got pictures, which my husband didn't really care for. He just kept them in the garage in a box, collecting dust and everything. So I'm going to go through those and divide them up and give them to my stepsons and keep some for myself and my son. And that's about all that I can give them. I know they know that their dad wasn't big on possessions, so. But I just wish that there was something like really, meaningful that, the pictures are, to me anyway. So, rinse this off. Okay, wash my hands. Got a little yucky. Okay, now we're gonna rinse. Alright, look at that yucky stuff. I always think to myself how pretty makeup can look when you put it on, but when you take it off, it's like, ugh. Not cute. Hang on, I forgot to get the towel out. After I put them on the towel, I'll need to take them to my bedroom so that my furry babies don't play with them. Do you have any furry babies? I'm so thankful for them at this time in my life. Earlier tonight, though, I was getting sad because my husband just melted for our two girls. He was just, I don't know, it was just sweet to see. Like he'd get, like if the boys did something, he'd get a stern voice. But when the girls did something, I was completely different. He'd speak to them all soft and call them baby, and he was just melted butter with them. And they knew it too. I was just getting sad because I, won't get to see that anymore. And I really thought, that when I got all these guys that, my husband and I and my son would, all be growing old together with them, But I guess God had different plans. And I don't quite yet understand that yet, but everybody tells me one of these days I will. But I don't know. It's one of those things, I guess, though, you just have to have faith and believe that it's going to be okay. And I tell God all the time, I'm trusting you. So, and that's hard for me to do, to trust. So, it's so nice when you get clean brushes, huh? I really like this Lorilla soap. It did a good job. So I can get a few at a time. Yeah, it really does pretty good. I'm impressed. I figured I'd have to probably, use another cleaner after, but nope. Nope. And yes, my sink is clean. Okay. Open it up a little bit. A little sticky though. That could be though because I left it on, so. Get it all facing in the right direction. Okay. Well, I guess I could put this video up tomorrow, huh? That way, if I don't get to one tomorrow, there'll be something. I still got a bunch of brushes, too. A bunch more. I've gotten a lot more because of that Lorilla subscription box. They send you brushes each month. Okay. That will do it for now. Thank you for joining me. And please like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you again.